We have a broad area of mid to upper level clouds streaming across KELOLAND. Nothing is coming out of those. It has been another very mild day. Overnight tonight, we'll still have a bit of a breeze out of the southeast. Sioux Falls a low of 40, 37 Aberdeen, 33 in Pierre. Rapid City dipping to 30 degrees. Tomorrow is going to be a warm one. It'll be breezy with a brisk south wind, but Sioux Falls 60, 58 Aberdeen, 53 in Pierre, 51 degrees in Rapid City. Not quite as warm Sunday, but a decent enough weekend. We'll talk about that and next week's change in just a few minutes. KELOLAND U starts now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group. KELOLAND News first at 4.
Coming up, progress made on a shooting range east of Rapid City.
Plus, how one Des Moines high school cell phone policy is going.
And we're going to take a look at the new faces on Capitol Hill. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Dan Santella.
And I'm Julia Lynn. A Rapid City man is behind bars facing a list of charges after authorities found more than 20 pounds of drugs in his home. 28-year-old Nicholas Schell was arrested earlier this week during a traffic stop. Law enforcement found 2 handguns along with drug paraphernalia and cash in Schell's vehicle.
A follow-up search warrant at Schell's home turned up more than 13 pounds of marijuana, 9 pounds of magic mushrooms, multiple pounds of THC edibles, THC wax, and cartridges. Authorities also found 13 additional firearms and more than $160,000. A Pierre mail carrier is accused of stealing mail so he could illegally get rebates from Menards. Court documents say Nicholas Travers would look for letters being sent to the company's rebate center in Elk Mound, Wisconsin. He's accused of stealing those envelopes, filling out new rebate forms, and then sending in the stolen receipts so the rebates would be sent to him. The alleged crimes happened for more than 2 years. Travers faces multiple federal charges, including mail fraud and mail theft by an officer or employee.
Well, crews are making progress on a shooting range under construction east of Rapid City. The range will cost $20 million when it's completed next fall, and it's located in southern Meade County, 9 miles north of Flying J truck stop on Interstate 90. The project is headed up by South Dakota Game Fish and Parks Department, and GFP official met with the legislature's Appropriations Committee yesterday to talk about the project. KELOLAND's Bob Mercer has an update on construction and thoughts from lawmakers following a recent tour. That's on the Capitol News Bureau page right now.
It's a pleasant fall afternoon out there, Julia.
It is, yeah.
Jay, are we going to continue that, or is it going to get kind of rainy? What do you say?
Oh, well, I say the weekend is actually looking pretty good. In fact, temperatures again tomorrow are going to be much above normal for this time of year. So enjoy Saturday. Not quite as warm on Sunday. Right now, we have the kind of the mid to upper level clouds we've had streaming through during the day today. Again, no rain coming out of those. Our temperatures actually dropped from 61 to 59. Our normal high this time of year is 45, so we are way warmer than normal, and that's the case across KELOLAND. Right now, up to the north in Watertown, you see those same clouds, 57 degrees. Out toward Pierre, we've had kind of some thicker clouds in central South Dakota, 59 degrees right now. And in Rapid City, well, the skies have now cleared out those clouds, moving away, 55 degrees. Here's a look at the rest of the temperatures, and you see those arrows. That's the southeast wind that's brought in the mild air, and we'll have a brisk southerly wind tomorrow, so it's going to be as warm or warmer for tonight. Low 40 Sioux Falls, southeast winds still a bit brisk, 15 to 25. Aberdeen 37, Pierre 33, Rapid City 30. And then tomorrow, it'll be partly to mostly sunny. 60 in Sioux Falls, south wind 15 to 25 miles an hour. 58 Aberdeen, 53 in Pierre. Rapid City wind switches to the northwest, so it'll be cooler there at 51 degrees. Low 50s for Sunday, still above normal for this time of year. Next week, rainy, windy, maybe snowy, and cooler. All that we'll talk about in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Jay. The Des Moines School District said it's considering restricting cell phone use district-wide. Already this school year, Des Moines Hoover High School is limiting when students' cell phones can be used during the school day. Jody Long with our CBS affiliate in Des Moines explains.
Hi, good morning. Grab your notebook, your folder.
Not much is required for Aaron Bosley's first hour class at Hoover High School. All students need is the right attitude for learning and their full attention.
It really is a game changer this year.
For nearly 12 years, Bosley
Good, nice job.
has never taught a class without the distraction of technology until this year.
It's a complete 180, and I mean that wholeheartedly.
Cell phones and AirPods are no longer allowed in class, part of the school's movement to improve mental health and build a stronger sense of community.
I think that you always hope for the best, and we all knew we had to do something. 1 minute.
Down the hall in chemistry lab,
How do we find protons, neutrons, and electrons? Christian, give me protons.
teacher Catherine Moore understands the phone frustration.
I had to moderate so much that it took more of my energy than I would have liked.
She's now seeing the difference in behavior and academics.
They are succeeding more. I have not had this many A's and B's at this point in the year, ever.
Another change this year, Moore doesn't have to monitor phones inside her classroom. Those conversations
How we doing, fellas? How we doing?
are left up to a small group of school staff members who police phone use.
Can you repeat that, please?
When the phone ban was first in effect, Dylan Wolf sees close to 25 phones a day.
I might be the bad cop. I might be. But hey. I hope that I'm changing some lives while I'm doing it.
Now, those numbers in the daily single digits.
Buckets, stuff like that. We keep them in there, so put them in plastic bags.
The new policy is less about punishment and more about consistency.
We just try to make sure that everybody's heard, everybody's understood, and we can work through that.
This isn't a campaign against phones.
We first interviewed Assistant Principal Rob Randazzo back in April when he introduced this buzzworthy idea. Now, 12 weeks into its implementation, he says the naysayers aren't saying much.
Two myths around this. People kept saying the kids aren't going to do it and the parents are going to be mad at you. The kids are doing it and none of our parents are mad.
Now there's proof that this new phone policy is working here at Hoover High School. School attendance is up, so are students' grades. School leaders say they're tracking all this data, but they say the numbers aren't everything.
It has opened up conversations with students around mental health, around anxiety and depression.
Students' sense of belonging and emotional regulation up an average of 6% this year compared to last. That's according to a student survey at Hoover. The school is one of a few others leading the shift to ban phones. At least half a dozen Central Iowa schools are considering new policies or already have them in place. Randazzo believes phone-free schools are what's best for kids, but cautions districts from making snap decision policies.
I saw research around that over 90% of schools in the United States right now have a cell phone policy, but less than 10% are actually implementing them. Be thoughtful in your policy and make sure that you're able to implement it and play it out for students.
So the prefix pre means what? Before.
Back in Aaron Bosley's classroom, students are engaged.
I see them talking to each other, interacting.
The loss of a phone, the gain of so much more.
It just reminds you why we do what we do. I mean, part of teaching is you're trying to nurture these students, getting them ready for after high school, whatever that may be, whatever they decide to do, what comes next.
In Des Moines, Jody Long, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.